What is going on, guys? It's your boy here again, Dean, and we got a full case, a sealed case of the set 10. That's right. Very excited to be doing a full case opening. Why are we doing a full case? Well, because there's anniversary cards, there's leader cards. That's right. There's a lot of stuff in this set that a lot of people are going to be wanting, and there's code cards for Worlds Beyond. If you want one of these code cards, I might be giving away 5 of them, I think. Probably a little giveaway in the description. I'm going to make like a little form. Sign up. We'll do a drawing one day on the live stream in a couple days. Friday. Friday, how about that? Friday, we will do a giveaway for 5 codes of this BP10. So you can get all those goodies. I think it's like over 10, 15 packs, something like that. Don't actually quote me on any of that. I'm not sure how many packs it was. I know I saw a lot of stuff. It was an Altart Olivia. A few other things. So yeah, the code should be in the description. And hopefully we can hit a serial. Hopefully we can hit 2 leaders. I want Zelginia U. That's the U that I want. I don't think I care about the others, really. The serials are all cool. So if I can get any of those, big W. Not sure what my favorite one is. Maybe the Fool. I mean, obviously the World's the most expensive. The Fool, the Chariot, I think those are the coolest ones. After that, I don't really care about the rest too much. Leader-wise, I think I'm actually very fortunate. I've already bought Lysina, so that would just be a nice payday, you know, get refunded. I bought Momo, and I bought Fenny. I like most of the leaders in the set, like even Ryo's one that I want, so even though he's cheap, I would consider that a win. And let's get it started. There's going to be a lot of these. Let's see, there's the box. I want to show you guys the box here. Nice box. We get to see all the characters, including the Hangman, the Chariot, like I said, I like that one, and the Fool. This card's fucked up. And yeah, we're going to be opening with the Uchiha clan. Really, really cool knife. Very practical. And let's see, I've heard clumping issues. I've heard, like, you can hit all your hits early. And let's see. There is a code, and hopefully it was not on the camera. Just in case, though, that is going to the giveaway. We have a bonus pack. One of 29 different possible cards. I hear that there could be 1 leader in case there could be 2. Usually it's 1, and I'm pretty pissed off about that one. And first off, we have the Holy Falcon. Wow, fantastic. Thank you, Bushiro. Very cool. Not foil. Doesn't say anniversary on it. Just a shitty token. Okay. Well, I got like 100 of those, so that will go in the bulk box for the thick tokens. Nothing special there, but that's okay. Just because the token's not special doesn't mean these packs ain't special. Let's begin. Let me get this fucking cardboard. Jesus Christ. If you don't know, when you open a case, you get a billion pounds of garbage. So it's always like, how do we minimize that while also keeping a decent speed on the openings? Brand new set. We'll do slow the first 2 boxes, and then we'll go a lot faster, okay? So we have the Winged Courier, the Colossal Grudge, Ghost support, Deep Wood Wolf, part of the funny support, Helio Dragon. Oh, starting off with a foil, Swift Blade Dragon Newt. Armed Dragon got support. Very cool set. And we have the Eternal Whale from ReZero. We got the Juggling Moggy, and we end it with the Holy Falcon. We don't care about. That's a thin Holy Falcon. Might want those. The thick tokens. They're funny. They're fun. When I'm actually going to a tournament, you know, I know I complained at the beginning, but I was wrong. I'll say it right now. I think I was wrong. The exact same pack. Look at that. What the fuck? Eternal Whale again? Okay, got a little different in the silvers. Those bronzes, though, those are the exact same. Pure Song, Juggling Moggy. We pulled the Evo for him. Okay. Sincere Soul, New Masquerade Ghost support. And we're starting off with the Levitane Dragon Dual Form Alpha. This is the one that, yeah, you deal 4 damage something, heal 2, rush, like 2 for 1. You get your card back. Armed Dragon support, looking pretty good. I mean, no, are you guys, what is the archetype you guys are the most excited for? I wish I could say chess for me, but I don't believe that that's actually real. You have to actually, it's just like chess cards and Kuan. I guess I can like some of the pictures in my deck. The Wheel of Misfortune. The Lumbering Carapace, this card. There's a lot of lists with this. It's pretty cool. Reverend Adjudicator? Yeah. The Moonrise Werewolf. Magical Pawn. Oh, we get the thin pawns to go with my thick pawns. Wish there were foil pawns. I am excited for Merchant Sword a little bit is what I want to say now, but they'll probably hate it by the end. Selfless Noble. This card's terrible. Azurite Maiden. Piquant Potioneer. This card that draws and rude. Oh, it's terrible. A lot of just draft shaft. And we get Link Call the Fool. This card's actually really good. And look at that. Like, look at that silver border we got on the new cards. Let's see if I can get that on the camera. There we go. Yeah, these new borders look really good. Actually, these look really good. I hope we can pull an SL in this like box. Oh wait, that's right. You always pull an SL in a box. So we can get a look at those on the camera. Impertor of Magic. And another Link Call the Fool. That border on these looks snazzy. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. A plus on this set's design at least. I don't think the Arcana cards are like anyone's favorites though, is like the only bad thing. I don't know. Like the Chariot was funny. People probably like the Fool. Blooming Archer. Oh, Sophia. Sophia. Oh, there we go. We get Alyaska, the Warhawker. SL. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. This card is, he's a part of the new Sword deck, so excited to pull him. I like to try to keep Sword almost max rarity. Little expensive to, you know, get all the random premiums. You know, like you buy everything, you got the you get the SLs, you spend the money on those, and then the premiums come up, and it's like, just, you know, just random cards are $5 to $10. You're like, wow, I need like 20 of those or 10 of those, right? And it all adds up. Ooh, Gambit, the new chess card. Some magical pawn token. Give it +1 and rush. If there are 5 chess cards in cemetery. Search your deck for a chess fall that costs 4 or less. Summon it, then shuffle. Broken support. I don't think this is... Yeah, this is definitely not one of the ones played, I don't think. Is this one played? This one might be played. Just 2 mana removal. Lightning Kicker. Hero support. I can play Ren's deck. That's going to be the first thing I sleeve up this set. I'm betraying Kuan. It's more of the fact that, like, Kuan at locals, that can be a little messed up. Might be playing in Philly, though. I might be playing in Philly, but I do want to mess around with Hero Sword a lot. Ren is a very good character in Shadowverse Flame. Springwell Dragonkeeper, Pompous. Sometimes we get the Pompous Princess again on a card. Insatiable Desire, Ghost Maid, Fallen Shot. Let me know down in the comments, have you seen Shadowverse Flame? And if so, who is your favorite character? So like, what deck do you want to be playing from this? Because the anime decks all got support. Or do you just like just the cards? Dragon Spawnling, Topaz Swordian, Lightning Kicker, Slaughtering Dragon. This is the card that you deck yourself out in digital. It helps you do dailies faster. That's really all it's for. It's really all it's for in this game. You just kill yourself. It doesn't really do... It just banishes 5 cards from the top of your deck, and then you lose. Holy Bright Altar. Skewer. This card's good. Silverbolt Hunter. So, oh, there's like a beast deck now, actually. You should have that on the Shadowverse Evolve Master website soon. I don't know if that one's live. I think that one's not been uploaded yet because I've been super busy. This set's came out. Worlds Beyond's been going on. How have people been liking that? That's right. Honorable Thief, Pure Shot Angel, Right of the Ignorant. Zelgenia the World. This is the card that you want to be pulling in your case. I hope we pulled like 6 of this thing. Kill a card on your opponent's board if you have no other cards on the board. Heal yourself 5 if you're 10 or less. and then you banish. Basically, you're going to have to play around this. I don't know if it's... This is the crazy part. I don't even know if the card is good. I think it might be like another... If you've ever played... What is the card? Oh, I'm blanking on her name. The Idolmaster Cinderella Girl card that, like, banished a card. And then, like, drew and healed if you were, like, below 5 health. 5 or below. Yeah, the thing that happened there is people just kill you from, like, 6 and higher. Ooh, Starlight Bright Deity. That card's pretty okay. I think it might be the same thing. I was talking to some people, and they said in their testing, you just kill people from 11. It's that simple. And honestly, if quite a few decks can, I guess it's good against Dirt Rune. But I don't know if Dirt Rune is good. I don't know if Dirt Rune is good. I'm starting to doubt the tier list. I'm starting to doubt the results after the most recent regional. Somnolent Strength. 2 followers in your field, give them +1/+1. Pay 1. Tap Berry. Select an enemy follower in the field, give it -2. Sophia support. That's the first box. Second one down. Let me make sure these codes are not visible ever. Put that one on the giveaway just in case it's stolen. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, bonus pack. Can we pull it? Shit. Okay, though. The packs, though. Last one, we did get a foil lightning kicker in an Alyaska. You know me, I like Swordcraft. Probably the most. Of course, like, the world advances and stuff. Which, by the way, is Bushi Navi fixed yet? I know that when I was making a lot of decks for people, the Bushi Navi was broken. Milteo the Lovers. Together we'll walk hand in hand. This card, I saw some lists with, like, Neptibus being used to be able to, like, summon cards like Demonium and, like, Mass, and then you use this with, you're playing Neptibus, you got the, oh my gosh, what is the card? Death Press. You got, like, the Death Press and stuff. You get this. You summon a bunch of guys, and then you eventually get this Necro Charge 20 and kill your opponent. It looks pretty neat. It looked pretty neat. Maybe it's enough to make just Necro Charge Abyss, like, playable again. Number 8, Sophina Strength. This is the girl. This is the popular girl. Look at her. Tiger Girl? Very popular. Surprisingly. She never got a leader, but I've seen a lot of fan art of her. Seen a lot of people that like her. And then we did the, I think it was like the Omens format, roughly. These guys came out. Or there was the Fate's Hand throwback, where these cards were legal. And I had not played that format a lot. I mean, I played during it. I played during every Shadowverse format. But I wasn't, like, super competitive back then. And I saw her popping up a bunch. Oh, this guy was good. He summoned Knight every turn. Doesn't do that now, but I think he's your replacement for Floral Fencer, where he just comes out a little bit later, but all of your guys get Rush, so he's a lot better than Floral Fencer, where, you know, Floral Fencer, the cards that suck are the ones who have to trade. With him, he's going to be on the board. He's going to be able to stay untapped, trade in with a Knight, and then if things live, you have board clear forever, and that's really what's good about it. Swift Blade, Juggling Magi. Remember this guy. He would get you, like, stacks early. He would, like, eat a stack and draw, I think. Or he would be big. I forget what he did. I just remember he was in Earthright decks forever ago. I don't think the Earthright list changes at all, though. This set, the thing that some people did is they put in, like, One the World. I don't think that's really worth doing. Maybe it is. Maybe, like, a one-of. You can't find the one-ofs. Not in this game. Stalwart Feather, Arcane Archer, Lumbering Carapace, Dragon Impact, whatever this guy's name is. Honorable Thief. Oh, I like this guy a lot in digital. He come out, evolve for free. Did he draw? He had a boots to your hand. He didn't draw. So If Octress support is milling your opponent, he should mill your opponent is what he should do. Wind Slasher, more hero support. Mind Splitter, this guy was insane in Portalcraft. And we pulled, this is the one I wanted to get on camera. The Sofina Strength. We have that sick border. The foiling, this card looks good. This card looks good. Loving that border on these Arcana cards. Fallen Shot, Princess of Foresight, and the Magic Sediment. At the very least, regardless of what we end up pulling today, I think we cannot do worse than our last case opening. I think that was like near the bottom. Illusion Discord Hawker, more Hawker support or merchant support. I think it's weird they call those the merchants. I guess it makes sense. Are these merchants though? They never seemed like merchants to me. I don't know. Alyaska never really seemed like a merchant to me. Maybe I'm just wrong. Good Ghost support, the Recluse guy. This Fallen Angel support for Mikado fans. Lucille, this card is bad. I'm sorry, guys. Lucille seems pretty bad. Pretty underwhelming. We'll see if we can make a deck with her. I'll have to go in the tank for a while. Finally have a little bit of time to do so. Holy, getting ready for regionals, guys. Getting ready for regionals and just everything else. You know, the set's coming out and you don't really think, man, I need to go build some like pile, right? I still have regionals coming up. I have like Toronto, and I'm going to do Philadelphia, right? Hopefully I can see some people there. Maybe get a first place, hopefully. Dual Rage. But, yeah, it's going to be... I'm, like, a little bit less worried about it, because, like, Kuon's back in the meta, and so I can just bring Kuon. And I think the meta seems to not change that much outside of 1 or 2 decks from Japan. And I've already really solidified how I feel about Bats and Dirt now, so I think that this next meta is going to be a lot easier to prepare for. And also, like, I actually have the full time versus coming back from Japan, Worlds Beyond launch. You know, it's a super busy time. Chipper Skipper, though. Chipper Skipper. She goes in, like, every Forcecraft deck. The Mercenary line of text is almost non-existent, but you can play her with Fina. Saw that in quite a few lists. The Holy Bright Altar Skewer coming back up. Topaz Swordian, Pure Song Priest. We got the Gargantuan Ghost. Why does this card leave the board? In digital, if you got a Gargantuan Ghost, it did not leave the board. I think it cost 3, though. I think it cost a little bit more on top of needing the support. We got the Bird, the Empress of Serenity, the Rite of the Ignorant. This card, the Fool stuff is pretty cool, actually. If you don't know, it's like the card like top checks 5, and it's got 2 different spells it can hit, and then puts them in your EX, and then one like pings your opponent every turn. And the other one, I guess like the ping one every turn is, it's not played in Kuon because it doesn't go to grave. And you don't really play the spell, but one of them could be because it does like let you drop every turn for free while it's in the grave. I guess I'm pulling Sofina. I've only pulled this girl. I've heard that these cases, you know, sometimes they got the same cards in every slot or something. Do I have a plate? What's going on? Why does I feel like I pulled so many? Oh, it's because I pulled the Evos as well. Okay, that's why it feels like a lot. And I haven't seen some of the other cards. Okay, we got to hide the code. Code hidden. We got the pack. Okay, I think it's messed up that I hear that there's like less hits in this. And so like if there's a reprint... you just get shafted for absolutely no reason on the number of views you get because they put the leaders in this promo pack, which I assume if there's a reprint, you're not going to get this. But anyway, let's hope. Believe it or not, Marone is a girl that I want. Ryo is cool, and instead we get the big shield garden. Okay, that's okay. The Shield Guardian. Wow, the Shield Guardian. I called it the Big Shield Gardner. Maybe that's wrong. It's a 1/1. I don't think the Big Shield Gardner would be a 1/1. I think it'd be like a 1/5. What do you think Big Shield Gardner's stats would be in this game? 0/5. But he, I guess you don't take damage if he dies. Dual Rage, Juggling Moggy, and the Shield Gardner again. Still praying. I know your case can be unbelievably cracked, though. I have heard 2 leaders, anniversary, and 3 U's all in the same case. Because, yeah, there are the anniversaries as well as the U's. Don't really care for the anniversaries. I think they look, I guess they look really cool in this one. Normally I don't care about serialized, but since they don't have like the text on them, I think that's pretty cool. The Gallant Dragon Newt. Oh my god, we might have to get a second pile for the bronze for like 4 or 5 boxes. Honorable Thief, Pure Shot Angel, Dragon Impact. I see them. I don't think I would ever buy one. I think if I pulled one, I would keep it, maybe. Oh, it depends on how much they are. It depends on how much they are. Do we have a big enough collector market for like a $2,000 card? I know they sell for like 1,000 roughly on some of them. I would maybe keep it if it was 1,000. Sincere Masquerade Ghost. Look at that. Fan favorite from the anime. I'm going to try to keep it going. I wonder, should I have even more light? I feel like I have as much light as I can get in this room. I wish I had a better place to record in. This is the best channel for content. Do not worry about it. I'm not a box opening channel. I like doing these in case there are people that like it, you know. I have to open the box anyway, so it's like, why not film it? And, you know, people like it. Magical Augmentation. We got the Soul Box. We got this, the Princess, and we got the Devoted Dragon. Fall doesn't take ability damage while Isla's on the board. Scott Ward. Is Isla good? I don't know. I didn't see many lists that were playing her, I don't think. Saw a couple Ramp Dragons pop up this set. The problem with Ramp Dragon is, man, his Bat's broken. I don't know. Do you think Ramp Dragon has an okay Bats matchup? Scourge of the Omniscient. This is the good one, right? This is the deal 1 damage. This is the draw drop. This is the draw drop. This is the gold. Crazy. I don't agree with that. Zelgenia, the World Advance. There we go. This card's like 60 bucks. 50 to 60 on TCG Player. This is the big hit. Advances are like some new mechanic. They're not evolved. They just like poop out onto the board if you fulfill a condition, and they sit in your EX area. This one's got a cost. Or sorry, they sit in your evolved deck, but they're not evolves. And then they pop out with a certain condition. This one goes to your EX area, and then you're supposed to pay 10 additionally. But yeah, it like if it's in your EX area, it AOE's the board for 4 for your opponent's board and face. It doesn't hit you like in digital. And then when you play it up, it deals like the board 10. So you can just leave it there and ping them down and then like play it and kill them. Nice closer for some of the heal decks like Amulet Haven. Believe it or not, like if you can get like heal up a little bit and then have access to a card like this, can help you like clear the game. It can also like help you not, like avoid double losses like I had this weekend by giving you just like a lot of reach if your opponent's trying to like stall out. And speaking of cards that can end the game quickly for either player is the Chariot. But yeah, the World is a huge pickup as for like a lot of control decks. I don't know how good he actually is because like the bats and swords are played, and so is Dirt. Dirt's a lot less likely to do this, but Bats and Sword might just kill you before you get to use them. Prism Plume Bird, Creative Conjurer. Ooh, Salvia Panther Foil. I need to pick up Cosmos Fang foils. No comment. Please do not comment about that. But I need to pick up Cosmos Fang foils. Recluse, Corruption Guardian, Dragon Spawnling, Empress of Serenity, and Isla. This is the one that summons the token. New form of Rampant Dragon. It's on a body, and it can also heal you too and summon the ward if you're an overflow, your choice. It's either a 3 mana ramp 1 on a body on a 2/2. It's like, is this card good? I'm not sure. Sophina, the Strength. It's probably good. I mean, like, the more forms of ramp you have, the faster you can ramp. I wonder if we're at the point we can just, like, build pure ramp. Like, not this, like, 1 or 2 ramps. Can we put, like, 6 ramp cards in our deck that don't suck? There's a couple. Ooh, this is a messed up card. Lose Intemperance. If your leader would take damage, it takes that much -1 instead. This includes storm damage. So you kind of got to remove him. He could, like, soak up 4+ damage. Completely stops Rose Queen. Completely stops Vania. Until they kill him, right? But, like, so you have to get through the card at least. And then your opponent can't draw cards, and at the start of their, except during, like, their draw for turn. And each player discards down to 2 cards. So this is actually the hard counter to Bats. And it goes into Abyss, because of course it does. Abyss has all of the disgusting floodgates in this game. This is a crazy tech for the Batmere. Probably also hurts dirt a lot, too. Can you sequence it? I mean, I guess they can Riley. Riley clears it and draws, probably. Or does a card stay on the board while resolving the effects? It probably doesn't. Yeah, maybe is not as good into specifically dirt, but crazy into bats. I'm wondering, is there a way to buff this? Can we make this have more health? If this thing has 6 health, it's broken. Also the anti-Kuhan card. Somnolent Strength. Moonlight. I think the FAQ for the card says if you kill a Shikigami summons, your opponent just discards a card because they're not allowed to draw. I thought that was really funny on the FAQ. Oh, hold. Code. Gotta keep the codes off of the video. Oh my god, I hate case openings. It's okay, we're about to start going fast. Thank god this was not a good card. I opened that like a monkey. Anyway, let's go. We're going to start going fast. We've seen some of the cards. We're going to talk about the foils. I think we've seen all these bronzes already, and what we want to see is the foils. Because I think we've already seen a lot of the golds even. We're on box number 5, I think. 4 of 20. That's right, a case is a lot of, that's a lot of packs. Whoop. Death Bringer, this guy was super sick in digital. Killed 2 cards. Link Call the Fool. That's the one that whenever you play an Arcana spell, select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 3 damage. The only Arcana spells are the ones that go with her. So you evolve her, then you get to blow up the board, and then when the Arcana spells are played, if she's on the board, they go to your EX area instead of the grave. I think you can't play them otherwise. Could be wrong. And you get the spells when you play her up to 2. I thought that was going to be bad when I saw it was only 2 spells. And then I read how good the spells were. I'm like, yeah, you know, she's pretty good. There we go. Wolf Rod, the Hanged Man. This is the one that you can... he's just like really just a sticky goblin is really what he's here for. Kind of indestructible. He's got an effect to like reset both players' EX areas. I don't think that's very good. And he destroys both players' fields. Problem with destroying both players' fields is it doesn't get rid of bats. Or sorry, it doesn't. The Hanged Man, like when you do him, you don't set up wards, so you're leaving yourself open. You don't hit their hand, so they could just combo you down. I just don't think the card is that great overall. But, you know, he might come up sometime. He's not. It's not like he's outwardly bad. I don't think he's right for the meta. And that is a good pull. We pulled the World Look at that. I wish the camera, I hope the camera, there we go. I think the art on the world is so good. One of the best artworks in Shadowverse, and if you pull the U, you get the lowly version. I think that's unbelievable. But the world, super iconic card, and he's going to be super iconic and physical. That's right. He's going to be in the meta for a while. I don't want to... With the accelerated release, I don't know if he's going to be there as long as he maybe could have been, but he should have quite a bit of staying power. I don't know. Do they still play him in Japan? I know he's going to be in decks for definitely quite a while, though. Definitely quite a while. And much like in digital, you're going to have to play around him. And we got the Somnolent Strength foil. The Treacherous Reversal. This is a card that goes with the Hanged Man. Yeah, this is why I don't think this card's that good. You destroy each card on the field. Each player gets rid of their EX area. You lose your hand, and then you get... It's like Daria. You discard your hand and get those as your EX. And then when you do this guy, you like, this is a Garnet, and you play this for 7, and you get this, and then you blow up the board. But like, think about what's happening on 7, right? Your opponent could have Rose Queen, and like, does that win the game? Does like blowing up the board? I guess in the matchups it does, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on the Hangman. If he comes up and is like okay, then yeah, I can be wrong. I can be wrong. Pure Shot Angel, but like right now when I'm like reading him, I don't think... I think that every list that plays the Treacherous Reversal, I just don't know what they're hitting. It like hits Amulet Haven, I guess. Is Amulet Haven good enough to be countering? I guess if you say Amulet Haven's a bad matchup, this is my out to it, and I think that people might be on it. I guess that makes sense. It definitely doesn't help bats. I don't think it helps dirt, and I don't know. Does it hurt Armed Dragon? Does it get rid of... I guess it gets rid of Masquerade Ghost. It probably hurts a lot of these advanced cards. It can also clean the world out of your opponent's EX area, I guess. You know, if the game's going long, is that in a control deck, though? It feels like an aggro card. Eternal Whale, Honorable Thief. But I guess you're saying if I'm playing aggro... One of the frustrating things about playing like aggressive decks is that sometimes your opponent takes you long. And then you lose, like, but it's like it's a pretty like long loss where they're like waiting for the big payoff, and then if you Hangman their payoff, then they might not be able to win. Maybe the Hangman's better. Okay, I'm starting to talk it up. A bit. We got the Slouch, Wheel of Fortune. This card was like, yeah, you search your deck for a Wheel of Misfortune, and whenever card's pretty EX area, tap, select an enemy follower in the field, and destroy it. This card seems, that's like not bad, right? Oh, it pays 2, costs 2. No, it always has the tap. Put that in your Fable deck. Aerial Slash. Control Fable Haven. Could it be done? Maybe. Now, I've talked myself up on the Hangman. I think I'm seeing it. I think I'm starting to see it a little bit just by talking out loud. Sometimes you look at a card, you think about it, and then you don't talk about it, but once you start talking about it, you go, okay, this might be different than what I think. We got the Sincere Masquerade Ghost Advance, Storm. Summon 2 Gargantuan Ghosts, and whenever another follow with Ghost in its name is put under your field, give it +1 and Rush. Definitely not Storm. Kind of sucks. But the Gargantuan Ghosts have Ward, I believe. And then on Last Words, we get the Masquerade Ghost and put it into our board. Hanged Man doesn't really stop that, I guess. We got these. Still no U, but now there's a lot of boxes. There's a lot of boxes. Can we hit it big on one of these packs? I wanted to be on 2 of the packs, actually. I think this should be 2 liters a case. I think it's bullshit that it's not. And the Gargantuan Ghost big, no stamp. I heard no foil. I didn't know no stamp when people were talking about it. Why even put the thick tokens in? Just asking. These guys and checkmate. Card was unplayable in digital. Was it even digital? No, it was, right? I think. Came out at the end of the support. Some of these cards are like physical only. We got Dual Rage, and we got actually a new Armed Dragon card we can talk about. We're starting to go a little bit faster. We got Dual Rage and Levitating Dragon Dual Form. Is that Beta, I believe? Or is that Gamma? It's Gamma. If there are at least 5 armed cards in your cemetery, this follower has Storm, 6/6, boom. And then pay 1, Buried Draconic Weapon, deal 2 damage to each enemy follower in the field, give this follower +2/+2. And that's spammable, so if you scale up, if you have 10 mana, when this thing comes out, because it comes out for 5, it comes out for 6. And then you can, like, you have to sack 2 with this. Banish this card from your cemetery, so Levitating Dragon, and 2 cards named Draconic Weapon on your field. So that means you can at most have 2 extra for free. That would be 10/10 for 8 mana. And if you magically have like 1 more generator for the thing, because you can have the card that makes 2 on your board, I think. Or does it put 1 in the board, 1 in the EX area? There's the spell for 1. So this card can do 12. It actually scales up to be higher than Genesis Dragon. On top of just being overall pretty good, and it blows up the board while doing so. Meaning that you don't get stopped by wards as you scale up. Yeah, Levitating Dragon, Armed Dragon, pretty good new deck on the block, which is kind of what we need. It's like just, you know, the more good decks there are, the better the meta is. And we get Sophina Strength. I'm actually really happy. She looks really good. I don't know if she's one of the best hits, but she is definitely a good looking card. This ain't no, what was the card that I pulled last time? Oh, I guess all the cards last time were good except for the Spartacus. Sophina Strength. There we go. I'm going to try to. Cute tiger girl. Tiger, I think. Is that just hair? That might just be hair. I thought she was an animal girl. She's got the little hair things off to the side. And I'll go get a sleeve. Somehow that is not just in my hand magically. We got a mono sleeve. We're going to put that bad boy in there. Nice looking card. And the first of many hits. Hopefully many hits. We got some garbage. Is she over there? Yeah, she's still over there. Okay, good. Good. About to have to relocate some of these bronzes. Another Zelgenia of the World. Definitely a good hit. And Milteo the Lovers. This is the Evolve. Necrocharge 20 to get out this one. On Evolve, we have to pay 2, destroy each enemy follower on the field, and change your opponent's health to 6. Yeah, Necrocharge 20, your opponent dies from full health, regardless of how terrorist of a deck they're playing. Maybe, for all the hand rip evil that Abyss has, maybe they're what we need when they have Azazel and Milteo to help stop these double loss demons. You didn't see in Chicago, somebody brought Cute and made top 8, and it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing a Cute double loss deck. With Milteo, well, if you know, you're playing actual dedicated Necrocharge, never double loss. You will either lose or you will win. Alyaska the Warhawker. I mean, even me, like, oh my god, dude. I thought Amulet Haven wouldn't actually double loss because I felt like I had the aggression, and then I fought against Rose Queens, and they were just healing. I was like, oh, I was not testing what people do if they just heal. And suddenly it went from, like, oh, I can sometimes beat bats to, oh, we just double lost this matchup. Yeah, now I'm starting to become very appreciative of these cards that set your opponent's health to, like, some low number. But the actual hope is that you, like, Nept Abyss, you hit the Milteo, and you summon back, like, you... How Fantasyland do we want to be with this? 2 mummies? We can hit 2 mummies off the Milteo and get the lethal that way. Alternatively, we can Nept Abyss, the Black Swan, plus Yeah. The Black Swan plus the Milteo Evo, right? Or is just Necrocharge 20 Evo, which means that wouldn't work because you would die from the Neft Abyss. Fanfare, discard a card, reveal cards on top of your deck until you reveal something. At the start of your end phase, Necrocharge 20. Never mind, none of these actually kill your opponent. They just set their health to 6 at the end phase. Ernst. This is a card you have to like roll a die to figure out what you do. Do you go face? Does it evolve at all, right? Top card of your deck into your X area. If you put a card that it costs 5 or more into your X area, evolve this follower or return it to its owner's hand. When this card leaves the field, heal 8. So you can either evolve it, and I think it turns into like a Stormer, or you can heal 8 by bouncing it. Otherwise, you just have an 8/8 vanilla for 8. So you need to stack the top card of your deck to be 5 or higher. You're basically trying to play Big Dragon. Actual plays, I think you're supposed to whale. When the whale dies, it goes 3 from the bottom. You draw at turn 6, and then you draw on turn 7. No, do you have to ramp in between that? It's the 3rd card. The whale has to die on turn 6. Garyu plus whale on 6 because Garyu evos for 1. Is that the play? Into Ernst? I guess. Wheel of Misfortune, Insatiable Desire, Solomon's Strength. I don't actually know. I didn't see, I didn't see Ernst in like any decks, and I'm just thinking, is that what they wanted? Because they were designing something, right? Like, why does this card have to hit 5 or higher? It's supposed to go with the whale because the whale goes on top. So why does the whale cost 5 and not 6? Or why would it not go 4 down? Else you're not allowed to, like, search or do anything. You better have a good hand. Leader, please! No! We got the thing. The destroy 2 followers. Okay, it doesn't destroy 2 followers in this game. 2 mana, 6/6. Kill 1 follower. Ward last damage 4. Last word's 4 damage. Pushes that face damage. I love face damage. Just burn them out with your broken ward. Be very sad if you can't out that card. You just die. Dragonclad Lancer. We're just going to go fast. And we got the Chariot again. Funny effect. You got like 4 different effects. You get to choose. That's some bullshit. The Chariot's not about choosing effects. The Chariot's about rolling dice and random shit happening. He's supposed to like have random effects. I guess they didn't want to tell you to roll a 4-sided die. I think they should put a 4-sided die in the app just for the Chariot. Slaughtering Dragon Newt and the Deathbringer and the Steelclad Knight. Am I almost halfway done? Almost. Not even close. Not even close. Oh, man. Big case. Losing, Temperance, Solomon's Strength, this thing, that thing. Oh, you have to sort these after? Oh, man. The second Sylvia Panther, what is this? Am I happy? Am I sad? A little bit of both, maybe. That could have been 2 sword cards. It's telling me something. It's telling me I need to go buy those Cosmos Fang foils. So I can play the Beast deck. I saw some people this set, they were playing the monkey. The monkey from the white Venargi, that thing. White monkey. The Great Ape Escape. They were playing the Great Ape Escape, and I don't know if those decks were real. Those decks were probably super fake. But he was on the spreadsheet. I thought he was unplayable. But here he is today, still. This is truly tragic. What is going on, guys? It's your boy here again, Dean, and I regret to inform you that I have been opening this, and I believe that I was muted. That's right. There was some incompetency on my own end, and that's what I'm going to just admit. So far, we are like 7 boxes deep. Nothing good pulled. Nothing good pulled at all. Do not worry about that, except for we did pull the Sophina Strength, pulled a Zelgenia, the World. And we're going to be, uploading this one because it should have sound. The previous one should not. And it is what it is. And don't worry, I think if we're going to find anything good, it's going to be in this part. Make the video a little bit less long. Sadly, do I want to talk about these cards again? That takes a long time. It's one of those things where I'm struggling on the inside. I'll probably talk about some of the cards as we go through it. Little recap of what's happened off camera is we have pulled these shatter foils. The World is the big one, the Masquerade Ghost, and the Sophina. And we did pull the Lightning Kicker. And then we've pulled a couple good legendaries as well, including, mostly the big ones are the World Advanced and the Sophina Evolve, and all of the good cards. There's a lot of good cards in the set. And no leaders, nothing else. And so we're finally getting back into it. Apologies about that. We pulled the Levitating Dragon Dual Form Gamma. This is the one that blows up your opponent's board. I talked about how this thing, I think, can become a 12/12 at max mana with like one additional card on top of the Dual Rage. Making it a little bit better than even Genesis Dragon. It also has built-in board clear. So, in those really grindy long matches, if they're not holding up like pure hard removal for 4, you do have a good out to that matchup. Dual Rage, being able to summon the Levitating Dragon by banishing 2. Entire new archetype, and the Sincere Masquerade Ghost. Also bringing ghosts back into being like aggro abyss, kind of becoming irrelevant. Archetype. We are pretty deep in it, so yeah, like not gonna talk about every card. I was at the beginning, and then the recording just kind of died. But yeah, there's just a lot of bronzes. We did the set review, so you've already heard us talk about a lot of them. The one that I think is actually pretty good is the Hangman. I think I came to that conclusion that maybe the Hangman is real against like those really long, grindy matchups. Just being able to out any controlled board. Any deck that like wants to try to like take you long, if those are relevant, the Hangman does become really good with the spell. Otherwise, it's just kind of like a main. And I want to talk about a feature of this box, and that is it comes with little code cards that you can redeem for packs in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. And I just wanted to say I'm going to be doing a giveaway because I do get 20 of these. And I'm going to be hooking up some of the locals with the codes. I'll be doing a giveaway. One person will get 5 codes, allowing them to get all of the packs. So if you have not opened the set, please do not sign up for this giveaway if you have already been opening the set. If you have not opened the set and you do not play Evolve, but you do play Digital, I want to give these codes to someone who doesn't play. Sign up for the giveaway in the description, and I'll do the drawing on Friday, and I'll be hooking someone up with 5 codes for free. It's like you got to buy a lot of product for that, I guess. Was it $50 a box? $250 worth of product has to be opened, and then you get this little token pack in every box. Inside of it is a thick token, like the old ones with nothing special about them. No foil, nothing. It just sucks. Common Bushiroad L on that one. But yeah, I'm super deep into this, and I haven't seen any hits. Jesus Christ. Soul Box, Empress of Serenity, Wild Flower Tiger, part of the new Beast deck, or it's like the Beast deck's actually getting support again. Hopefully I can manage to, I'm probably going to buy some Cosmos Fang SL soon. The Beast deck looks fun. I'm excited that and Hero Sword the most out of the non-meta decks. Second Lightning Kicker, what the, what? What? Lightning Kicker, wait. I didn't pull the Evo, right? Oh, I did pull the Evo. Okay. Second Lightning, I had not pulled the base Lightning Kicker. So yeah, this set is messed up. Bushiroad, side game, somebody, you know, we got cucked. We got cucked. That's what happened, boys. So in Japan, sets 8 and 9 had leaders, right? And we didn't have leaders because they had, you know, they took them out. They replaced us with these thin tokens, right? So we didn't have the thick tokens in our sets. So we didn't get the fancy leaders. Well, they put 2 extra boosters worth of leaders in this set. The set that had 8 leaders originally in Japan. And now we're at like over 14, I think. It might be 14 or 15, I don't remember. And you would think, wow, okay, so we had 2 extra boosters worth of leaders. There should be minimum 2 leaders in a case, right? Because if you had bought a case of the previous sets, you would have a leader in each one. And I personally love the leaders. I think the leaders are cooler than U's because I get to use them like far past when a U is like already rotated. So if I bought the 3 previous, I would have had 3 leaders by the time this came out. So minimum, I think I should get 2 leaders in the set. No. We are not guaranteed 2 leaders. It's like, it seems that most cases hit 1 leader, and I almost made a video about it, but I was just kind of depressed, and it felt like it wasn't video material. It's just like a what the fuck moment, right? It's like what's going on, Bushiroad? Dude, where's my leaders? So we're hoping to hit some good ones in this set, but you know, if we hit 2, super good. If we hit 1, it is what it is. I've already picked up a Lysina because I feel that the $300 on TCG Player, I think if those like couple people move and they, you know, buy them and they move, I think that's it. The pull rates are just like way too bad in this set. And then I picked up a Fenny and I picked up a Momo so far. I do actually want a lot of the low-end leaders, so it's very hard for me to be sad. I think Marwin's funny. I really like Ryo. I mean, like, actually like Ryo. I want Ryo. And then I want Macron. I think it's the dog girl in Swordcraft. It's Prim's friend. Of course, I like Swordcraft, so I would like Octress as well. I think Orcus. Orcus is a good character. I mean, I'm sitting here on our playmat. The only leaders I don't want are Valneric and Ryo. No, not Ryo. What's his name? Rolanai. So the only leaders I don't want are ones that are decently well priced. So I don't think I can walk away from the leader section of this opening like actually feeling like a loser. And then on the U side, the World is the only one I really want to pull. I'm glad I pulled her. She looks good. You know, Sophina, she looks good. There's worse ones. There's like the Hangman. And then, of course, in this set, this is like the 2nd anniversary set. There is also serialized cards that are borderless. They're like textless and stuff. Those look really cool. So if I could pull one of those, I mean, not only are they a lot of money, but they look cool. So I would have to really debate if I wanted to sell it. Let's get some of these bronzes off. I am drowning in these bronzes. I have to sort these later too. Jesus. You don't know pain until you've opened a case. Gotta get these bronzes off the camera. There we go. Get these golds. We'll let them stack up a little bit more. We'll let the gold stack up more. But yeah, that's the set. Got a lot of support for cards that are not very iconic, I don't think, as far as digital go. I don't know, like, Ernst was a bad card in digital. Milteo was a leader, so I think there might be Milteo fans out there. Armed Dragon, I mean, we get the anime support, but Shadowverse Flame popular. Ghost Shadow was a really cool deck in digital, so I think that there might be, like, fans of the archetypes. The anime, though, I don't know many people have watched it. I think the Shadowverse Flame is really good. If you haven't watched it, I think you should. There we go. The Ernst Justice. It's random if you get to evolve into this. If you do, it's Storm and it ignores the ward. It's 11-11. Kills your opponent sometimes. And I was talking before the camera stopped. Before I realized that my microphone was down. I think that the idea with the Ernst card, Ernst is the 8 mana, 8-8, and it has ward, and on play, you reveal the top card of your deck and put it into your EX area. And if the card you put into your EX area costs 5 or more, you're supposed to evolve this or bounce it back. And if it leaves the field, you heal 8. So it's either an 8/8 ward that heals 8 when it like gets removed, or you like storm in for 11. And I think that the idea is the whale goes to the top. It goes to the third card of your deck when it dies, and the whale costs 5, so that doesn't make sense because then you would draw 3 cards by then, and then your Ernst would not hit the guaranteed whale. So that means that it has to be a Garyu deck with the Ernst, with Garyu on 6, drawing a card, playing down the whale, and then evolving to, because that's 6 mana to evolve the Garyu. That's like, I think, the dream that they had. And then the whale dies. It goes third one down. You draw for turn. Yeah, I think that's the dream that they had. That sounds pretty bad. What's this though? I just stopped believing there's going to be a leader here. Tiger. Defeatist attitude. Defeatist attitude. We got to stay positive. Got to stay positive. Also, we're just opening because it's a case. We got to go somewhat fast. Case openings are always, you know, they're the long videos. There's some people they want to see the good hits. Maybe make a short of one of the hits. Like, what did I get in the case? That's what I'm here for. Especially with the like, you know, you can hit anniversary cards. You can hit serial, like, dude, there's like, or not serials. You can hit like multiple leaders. I'm thinking that last case I bought was so booty cheeks. Maybe, just maybe, I will be lucky today. I've been lucky in a few cases. I can't, you know, I gotta be thankful for one. I think my set 7, I pulled insanely correct. Then in set like Uma, I got to pull the leaders I wanted, and in the Daria set, I got to pull the leader I really wanted. This set is, like I said, I don't think I can lose because I like money and I also like every leader, so. And if I pull a leader that I already bought, I just sell it. The leaders they're pretty rare. So as long as the game is not dead, which, you know, no negativity. But the leaders they're really cool collector pieces at the very least. We got the Pompous Summons. Love to see Pompous Princess back on cards. Mind Splitter, super iconic card in digital. Sorry, I thought he was super good in puppets. And another card from the Ishilindrig puppet deck. Deck was sick. Got the Soul Box, the Judgment, the One-Winged Traitor. This card sucks. All of the Mikado cards suck. Star Bright Deity. I think this card is cool. I've seen it in some Amulet Haven lists. And I'm excited to try it. It gets to take a card in your hand, search your deck for a copy of it, put it into your EX area. You're able to go, like, show your opponent Alexiel on 3. Go get a second Alexiel. You know those cards that you need to, like, double tap with? It goes and finds those. You can do that in bats. You could go say, oh, here's my Rose Queen. By the way, I'm going to go get a second one. So you know that I have both. Because you only play 2 Rose Queens, right? Or you could do that Kudlak. You can do that any of them. Any big boss monster that you usually need back-to-backs of, or that you would like to have back-to-backs of, but you usually don't want in the hand, you could do a V-Shift if you really wanted to. Get a Kuon out of the deck and not in your hand. That sounds pretty nice. It's like, right, you need 3 Kuons, but getting 3 Kuons means that your hand is actually like only 4 cards, and getting the D-Shift means your hand is 3 cards. Can be a lot setting up. And you've got the dog. The dog is, you're down to a 2-card hand if you have like the Turbo Nuts. Right, it's like, where's your cards that draw? You had to discard them to get that Mind Splitter. Demonium, Clash Rebel, Devil. Oh, this card's pretty good. It's supposed to go with the Milteo deck. Honorable Thief, one of my favorite cards in digital. Goes with the Warhawker. You vote him for free on 6. Rally 7. Got these. New Armed Dragon support. Pushes face damage. Probably not budget, sadly, just like the old Armed Dragon deck, because you used to be able to ignore the legendaries. Now you need them all. So if you liked Armed Dragon, that's why you're here. I remember there was a guy in Atlanta that was like, oh, man, I loved Armed Dragon. It's why I got into the game. Might have to spend a little more money than back then, but, you know, you got the full deck from the anime. Lucille, that's a messed up card. I think the Lucille card is, like, really good if you magically get it off. I just think it's too hard to get off. And we have Milteo the Lovers. The card looks beautiful. Can I get that on camera? Look at that. Good looking card. Discard a card, top check until you see 2 followers. Like it always hits. Much better than cards like Baleon that always whiff. If it won you, bro, I'm like 10 boxes deep. Cases are long. Not giving up a hope yet. Like, you know, there could be hits in here. I'm hoping it's not 3 U's and a leader. That's the minimum that you can get. I'm hoping we can hit big on what will probably be my last case. I'm not going to lie. Reveal, I think I'm just going to single out the foils if they're affordable. And if they're not affordable, so be it. Cases are a little pricey. Little pricey indeed, though they are giving you these things in digital. Oh, I spent a lot of money on digital. I spent a lot of money on digital. If 50 packs is $80 and you get like 10 packs and an alternate card, how much are the code cards worth? That's a question, isn't it? The Hanged Man. How much are they worth? 50 packs is $10 or is $80. So $16 for 10 pulls, is that right? So it's like $25 for 5 of these codes minimum, like probably, right? Does that make opening a case better? Part of opening a case is like, do you pull your value, right? Like you're getting the cards early, you're getting all the cards, hopefully. But then it's like, when you get like these little freebies, like what are they worth? What are they worth? Blossoming Archer, Honorable Thief. Is Evo free, right? Yeah, no, pay to evolve. Okay. Hoping. I want more Kagamichi support. I want more cards that just Evo for free. I hear that like Sylvia does. I think, was she like a neutral in this set? Isla. I don't know if this card's actually good enough to help Ramp Dragon become a real archetype, but she's here. I wonder if we can make like Turbo Ramp Dragon like digital. I guess the problem is we don't have the same draw power in Dragon as in digital unless you're playing King Halo. That's right. I know the sacred text. I know the meme cards. Ramp into King Halo, get our hand back, win the game. I think the problem is just like card draw, filter. Everything in like Evolve just feels so much faster than digital. It's not that like on the top end when you're playing digital, right? Things get way more crazy than in physical. But the actual just pace of the game just feels a lot worse. Oh, speaking of cards, though, this is the good card. Number 7, Ulan Runaway Chariot. He can't attack. 7 mana, 7/7. You have to advance him by, I forget what you have to do. I think he costs 7 mana, though. At the start of your end phase, do the following 2 times. Roll a 6-sided dice. If you roll 1 or 2, destroy each enemy fall in the field. Board wipe your opponent. And if you roll 3 or 4, 7 damage to each enemy leader. And if you roll 5 or 6, you die. You take 7. That's a hype card. I want to be rolling dice in tournament. Honestly, that's the kind of card you put in your deck, maybe, because like the Chariot, for some reason, doesn't roll dice on his base. So having the 7-drop, if you're like, wow, I'm losing this game if my opponent does not magically die, Runaway Chariot, please blow up the board, hit my opponent in the face. You know, like 2 of these are good. You have to roll twice, which means 33. Or it's a 64% chance to not hit is the way to look at it, right? So if you have a 66% chance to not hit, is that like a 0.6 times 0.6? Well, I'm bad at math. I've like randomly mentally imploded on this card. %36 chance to not hit yourself. Is that right? It's just like 1 in 3 chance to like not hit yourself. Are you just like more likely to hit yourself with this? I guess. Because you roll twice. Two over 3. Oh, it's just 4/9. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like almost 50% chance to not hit yourself. But it's over. It's close. It's like borderline half. And when you lose, you like really lose. I'm sorry that took me a minute. I like randomly imploded on the math. Temperance, Eternal Whale. Temperance is a messed up card, by the way. That's a floodgate that hates Rune. It hates Amulet. Sorry, the Hangman's the one that hates Amulet Haven. You hate a lot of decks out of them. You can hate like random stuff out of the meta with the Temperance. I wish there's a way to make him 6. Let me know if there's a way to make him 6 health. If there is, the card is real. If there's not a way to make him 6, he's gonna like be eternally suck because he's gonna lose to Riley. I guess he can lose to the world. So maybe he's just a meme card like he was in digital. I think he was a meme in digital. I actually forget everything about him. Please, leader. Please, leader. Please, leader. White? No, it's black. Garbage. This dragon, but you get a thick token. I don't want a thick token. I want a thin token. So I can put it in my box. 10 boxes left. Oh my god. After this, there's 10 boxes. Okay, we got to go faster. Insatiable Desire. We got to start hitting the good stuff. My trash pile is growing next to me. Chipper Skipper, this guy. Alioska. What is going on in this set? I've heard there was clumping issues. Look at this. This has never happened to me. 2 of the same SL. Check out this. Oh, look at that. 2 Solomon Strengths. 2 Sylvian Panthers. How many? Am I going to be missing SLs or premiums? I'm going to have to talk to Connor. Connor's the one who knows. Connor out here opening like 5 cases of the set. I think is what he said for his store. I got to talk to him. I know, is this normal? Is this what's supposed to be happening? I guess as long at the end I pull everything and maybe an anniversary to quell my desire, like my my doubts. I have to check though. I've heard crazy things like people, even though there's like 15 leaders in the set, they open 5 cases and pull 2 dupes. It's like statistically that is not likely unless you know, Bushiroad. I've been having some weird things happen with the printing press. I'm having some weird things happen with the printing press digital too. Holy shit, I have pulled like 6 Kagamitsus. 0 Ralmias. Can't build Artifact Portal. I have the vials too, but I don't want to. I don't want to. There's something in here. I don't know if it's an SL. It could just be an L. They have those nice borders on the L's. But it's just a Sophina. Hope I pull a playset of everything. I mean, I guess I should. I don't know, though. I don't know. These premiums, I've never pulled 2 of the same premium in a box, in a case, and I've never pulled 2 of the same SL. So when I start doing that, I start to go, what's going on with my case? What is happening here? Am I about to pull a second Sophina Strength U? Pulling less than 3 U's would be the actual worst thing that could happen. Dual Rage, Garbage. I keep it coming. We're gonna, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Actually, we're not gonna investigate it until tonight. I need to actually open this case. I'll have time for the sorting and stuff after the stream. I'm going to be trying to stream. This is another Hanged Man. Are there cards I haven't been pulling? I haven't pulled Lucy. I pulled a Lucille. Shit, my tokens. There we go. What cards have I not pulled? I think I pulled everything, though. No, I pulled the... Yeah, because I pulled the Zogini Advance. I think that's the only legendary and neutral this set. 10 boxes to go. That's right. We're going to keep going. We have 1 hit out of 4 to 6. You can have up to 6 hits in a case, and we're at 1. I'm not giving up hope just yet. I'm going to hope we get 6. I'm going to hope for 5. 5 hits is what I want to see. And is this going to be it? Money, let's go. Boom. And it is a ghost. It is very far from being actual money. There we go. But, you know, I was hoping if I screamed, it would come, but it didn't. How do you guys feel about the fact that Ghost doesn't say I'm coming anymore in the game? How do you guys feel about that? I'm a little sad. I know you can, like, reskin the Ghost. So I have to play Abyss. I'm going to be trying that out today. I'm going to actually get some Abyss. I've been spooned on, like, every Abyss Legendary. I have, like, 2 to 3 of everything after spending money. So I should be able to build Wallet Abyss, even though it is, like, the most expensive. It's far more expensive than D-Ship. Probably less of a good deck. But I kind of want to try it. So I can, you know, just try out some new stuff on ladder. I have not been able to grind since we've been going to tournaments. You know how it is, having to get ready for the. I mean, we did the set reviews. We did for both games, right? We did the set review for both games. I was doing the deck list for both games, so I was not actually playing ladder correctly. I was like, how few good cards can I put in my deck and still feel like I have a good starting point? I did test everything. I mean, people out there are like, oh, this deck's not good. Guys, I'm out here playing with 2 legendaries in my deck, okay? My goal was to find cheap decks that could win, because I did win with them. I did play on ladder with those decks. I spent quite a bit of time doing so. Are they the best? No, they're not. But are they there for you to hopefully, you know, get a good start? Yes. Can I do that with Shadowverse Evolve? Let me know down in the comments section. Is that like the 10th one of those? Let me know down in the comment section. Do you want to see budget decks for Shadowverse Evolve on top of meta ones? I just assume if you're in a physical card game, like you're just spending money anyway. Digital card game is a little bit different. Digital card game. You don't own the cards. Look at this. Oh, only 3. It just feels like a lot. I feel like I keep seeing him. I guess he's on the spell. Do I have to add this thing? Okay. I'm just like going crazy with this guy. I keep thinking, oh wait, he's got an Evolve, doesn't he? Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm getting the Evolve. I'm seeing the Evolve a lot. I haven't seen any Lucille's. Maybe that's why. I've seen 1 Lucille. I keep seeing Evolves of him and him. So yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, I've always like I've wondered about doing the budget decks. The problem is like, speaking of, look at that. Complain and she will come. Lucille, Keeper of Relics. Card's broken if you actually can get it off. If you can't, card sucks. I also always have that fear that like you'll make like a budget deck for someone and then like a card will get bought out randomly and then like you're like, shit. We do have somebody in the community has to be buying cards out, because we have things like Vania get bought out, Leviathan Dragon got bought out, Medusa's got bought out, and then the cards get relisted. And I'm like, is that natural or is that like one piece of shit in the community? Yeah, you know, if you are the one buying like 15 Leviathan Dragons to flip, you can just, like, I'm going to say it right now, you can unsub if I don't give a fuck about 1 sub. Yeah, you're, like, not helping the game at all. I think the game already has quite a few problems on the, like, secondary market as is. And I think that, like, scalping product is not helping the game at all. I think that, yeah, like, buying out every single, like, buying out 20 Medusas. Now, if there are just people buying Medusa because, like, they didn't buy, you know, they're buying singles, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. But if somebody's out there, man, like, this Medusa card, time to pump. Yeah, I don't agree with you at all. That's some scummy shit. it just like doesn't help the game. It's like, wow, you're like buying out key cards in a small game. Like that's not what that's like the worst thing possible for the small game. The game doesn't have fucking reprints, dude. It's messed up. It's messed up. People who pull product and then wait a while and then like sell it later because they think it might go up because you're not happy with the day one prices. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't do that because I want to get rid of it. And look at that. I don't have to worry. There's no leaders in this case. It's still 8 boxes. Still no use. Still getting duplicates. I got the shitty end. Those people that pulled the dual advance or the dual anniversary cases, those people got and the dual leaders, those people got the stuff out of my case. That's what it's feeling like. Maybe. Can't be too negative. Gotta be positive. We're gonna see the light here at the end. These last 9 boxes. Bop, bop, bop. Ernst. This card sucks. Did I pull both sides? I guess you probably pull most SLs. What's the other one? Ernst. And then, oh, all the Leviathan Dragon stuff. No, wait, no. Oh. You don't always pull the good. Okay. Can I have the Leviathan Dragon stuff instead? No, I pulled Gamma, right? Okay, I pulled a little bit of it. Can I pull sword cards? I don't know if they balance like with your SLs like between classes, but if they don't, then just give me sword cards. Give me sword and rune. Those are the good classes. Everything else sucks. Haven's okay. I like Haven. I did play Haven this week because I like Alexiel. I guess I'm gonna have to try Sophina. She keeps coming to me, so we're gonna have to try her eventually. Like she's like a damage soaker, broken with Wilbert. She's got ward. If you hit her off of Wilbert, you can like evolve her, and then she gets stats. She becomes like impossible to kill. Super sticky card, hopefully. The damage absorption means that like a lot of decks are actually going to struggle to kill her because a lot of things are like, you know, like Riley deals 5. Well, 5 is now 3. You're not clearing the board, so you're probably going to lose the game. You can't deal with everything. Yeah, this is why. Like, look, evolve. That's why. Same card. I got confused. My bad. But no, the Ernst or the Wardhaven. I'm wondering if that's real. If I should go back and look at it a little bit. The mouse, cool aggro piece actually. After looking at a lot of the beast list, I realized that mouse might be pretty okay. In the set review, I was talking. I was like, I guess he's like an aggro card that randomly can scale late. Get these off of my little area. Okay, we're going to keep going. We got to get through these packs. And reminder, if you're still here, we will be doing a giveaway for 5 of the codes from the boxes to 1 lucky person on Friday. Please, please, please do not sign up for the giveaway if you do not play Worlds Beyond and if you bought this set. So, like, if you bought packs or boxes for this set, do not sign up for the giveaway. And if you do not play Worlds Beyond, please do not sign up for the giveaway. Because I don't want to give the codes. I don't want the codes to go to someone who won't just get the value out of them. Like, I want someone to be like, damn, I got cool shit in Worlds Beyond, and maybe I'll check out this Evolve game later. Or maybe I bought my singles, and I wanted those codes. But yeah, we will be doing a give. I will be doing a giveaway on Friday. I'll be drawing for the giveaway. I'll message people like what they get. Rooney, Ariel Slash, this guy, and that guy. Okay, Bushi Road. Very funny. Oh, it's the first one of those I pulled. Wait, what the fuck? Is that an advance? No, that's just a... Oh, it is an advance. Okay, because it's the card that comes out of your deck. So advances are messed up. Rhymewind is like super good against. Advances like are in your Evo deck, but that you don't evolve into them, and they don't like they're not. It's like you meet a condition, they come out, And then they, yeah, they're not evolved. They're advances. So yeah, Rhymewind, meta again. Runecraft players. Hope you kept them. I can't imagine getting rid of like a random silver. Those are gold. Gotta hide the code. And gotta do this. Will we finally pull a leader here on box number like 14? Jesus. 13? No, we will not. We will pull the Magic Sediment and continue to be a little sad. But you know what? We'll just keep on keeping on. That's what we'll do. And we will pull good. Here in the last quarter, we need to hit bigly. Let's go. Is it going to be another last pack Magic? That's what it always feels like with me. But also, I think, was it Spartacus? Or no, it was Marduk. It was Marduk. That wasn't the last box either. No, we still had some boxes left. Some sadness in that last case. This one, I'm being edged, dude. I could get Zelgenia. I could also get, I don't know. I don't even know what the bad ones are. See, Marduk, I knew what the bad ones were in that set. This set, I'm thinking like the Hangman, maybe. I don't even know. I didn't even look at the used prices. I am oblivious. I've only paid attention to the leaders. That's the big selling point of this set. They took a weak set and, I guess this wasn't a weak set. It had the leaders, it had the omens. But I guess they put the omens in this one because the rest of the set's weak. Except for Zelgenia, the world. He will give birth to a new world. The Fool. I think the Fool is actually pretty good. The more I think about the Fool in Runecraft, the more I'm excited to try it. I hope it's a good card. I hope I'm not wrong. At the very least, the sack factor with it is insane if you hit on the top check 5s. Now, does it go on Kuon? Who knows? I don't actually know. Does it go on Kuon? Somebody let me know. I didn't see him in the list. I didn't see him. Oh, wait. No, I did. I saw it in like every list. What the hell am I talking about? Ernst. Card sucks. Big Dragon. What does a card have to do to be as good as a card like Rose Queen? Rose Queen is like, I was playing the game and I dealt 15 damage and I healed and I burned or something. It's like, how good does one body have to be as good as like a Crimson Rose Queen? That's the problem I have with like a lot of the big dragon payoffs. And it's like, this isn't some weird control deck and then your payoff is that. Like the, I don't know, Leviatane Dragon, it's like has a few more hoops you have to like be in archetype. And then you get a much better payoff. We get the eggs, we get the Deathbringer. Deathbringer is gold. We get some cards and we get this. There's 7 left. This is box number 14. No, 12. We got to keep going. Bushiro, bring back 16 boxes a case, please. Oh, Link All the Fool. Evolved Shatterfoil. I like that one. That's a good one. It's a good one. Always like to see rune foils. Always like to see sword foils. The other foils, it depends. I don't mind seeing any foil, actually, but... Alyaska the Warhawker and Scourge of the Omniscient. That lets you ping a damage every turn. Goes to your exit area for free if you have the Fool out. It's like constant, you know, just like in digital, boom, reduce their max health by 1. Well, we don't have max health because God forbid that the most toxic strategies in the game weren't viable. Oh my God, please. I'm missing 3 hits minimum, possibly up to 5. And we got not a lot of boxes left. So it means it's all gas from here. Been a pretty anemic opening so far, and you guys missed the first hour of it. What? Leader? Nope. Tiger. I just, you know, like I said, I gave up. I gave up on the leader. Somebody pulled 2 leaders. I bet that was a misprint. My leader went to them. I have both of these parts on camera. I will send it to Bushiroad if I don't pull a leader. I go, Bushiroad, please. Here's my case. On camera. No editing. They know I don't edit. You guys know okay, I've edited a few times, but definitely not for physical. Eternal Whale, Death Ringer, Ghost. Mixture of trying to open fast and not destroy the card. It's the funnest little dance. With the Wind Slasher, we got the Lightning Kicker. Super excited for that Hero Sword. I am hoping this Lightning Kicker makes Hero Sword like actually fun to play. It's not that I just hated like oh my god, that's again. What the fuck is this? They couldn't even be good cards. Okay, Warhawker's good. Warhawker's good. Get my duplicate pile over here. Every time I pull a duplicate foil for some reason. Oh my god. This is this doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. This is actually the most fucked up opening I've ever seen. This is like, what is this? Do like some of the cards not have? Do some of the SLs not have? No, because everything should, right? Yeah, everything should. So why is this happening? Oh, I destroyed this token. Do not worry about it. I'm sorry, I'm just in disbelief at everything. We pulled another one of these. Watch me choosing to start recording case opening is going to be my my safety net against Bushiroad. Oh, the Chariot. That's a cool one. I mean, it's probably worthless, but it's a cool one. Summons a knight, and yeah, you actually have to choose what you do with him. He will go in my main deck. I wish it would have been the advance, so I would need only one, but I guess if I want to max out my Chariots, it's going to be a pretty penny, won't it? Where is a sleeve? Oh my god. It's not where is a sleeve, it's where is an easy to get sleeve. These cards suck. Okay, 2 hits down. Can we reclaim any faith in this case? Can we hit an anniversary here in the last leg? Can we hit 2 leaders? Something good can happen, right? I mean, good things have been happening recently, I think. I've been very happy with a lot of things. Worlds Beyond has been good. Fantastic game. People are overall liking it, minus the monetization. And I don't think it's not the monetization that's the problem. It's how much they give you at the beginning. I think that the monetization is fine outside of that. I just wish that it wasn't, you have to like do daily sit and like, I wish it wasn't like you needed to like sit in the park for a week to finally start getting unranked. Even then, I guess it's like a week. I know, that's just like, why make people wait? It's Shadowverse, dude. You want to be gaming from day one. It's always the selling point of Shadowverse. Gaming from day one. You have a net deck button built in game. You want to get in the game. You want to just start playing meta. And yeah, I mean, like, if you're new to the game, there's like all the practice modes. There's everything else. But a lot of players, they just want to have like their one deck, their one class. And I think that should be something semi-free to play. And there's the people like me. I want to play a lot of stuff. And I like having a collection. I'm fine paying a little bit. I'm fine paying a little bit. I'm also willing to pay for cosmetics. So. Code, pack. And now they have those new cards, those like big ones that pop out of like the Kuon or something, where like it's like your leader but on a card. What? Oh, I didn't see it. I saw it's a leader. That's all I saw. I don't know who it is. Is it good? What? Ah, I bought this one already. But it's Fenny. It's Fenny, and she does not taste like chicken. Very excited to pull this one. Very excited to see Fenny. Definitely happy about that. Love Fenny, and I guess I'll just try to. I guess she's for sale. Let me sleeve her up. She is a beautiful card. I did fear that when I was buying the leaders, but I was also like, Fenny for 150 with the bad pull rates. It felt low. It felt low. I know she went down a little, but you know, Fenny is a. You play digital, she's like a fan favorite. She's a really funny card, and she's the one she would summon the Phoenix Roost. Rooney, another iconic digital card. Yeah, definitely excited to see her. She's super funny. She had the no. She had the really funny emotes. Her and Galmute were like, I don't know. Dragon had some like really good leaders, and it was just a class that did not super interest me in digital. What? Feeling good about this box now. I'm feeling good. We got the Fenny. Finally started to get some hits after like whatever the first entire 2/3 of the case was. I guess it was all in like a corner, every single good hit. Now the question is, do we only have one hit left, or do we have more than one? Do we have two? Do we have three? We can have up to three. Am I that lucky? Ah, that sounds too greedy. We'll just ask for a serial world. No. No, we won't ask for a serial world. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will ask, please let me pull a Ryo or a... I want a second leader, and I want it to be Ryo or the dog girl. Macron? Maybe I'm a fake fan. I just want her because I know she's related to Prim, and she looks cute. You tell me anything is like Prim, and I will say, okay, so where? Where do I get it? It's like the Nonya PRs. I need the Nonya PRs because one, it's Nonya. And then two, she's making the Prim cake, which is like slightly out of frame. Why is that? Side games. I wanted the full Prim cake on the card. I'm just saying. It was a good promo for going to locals, though. If only I had a third. Soon. This week. Probably. Maybe. Blossoming Archer. Starbright Deity. This thing and this thing. Because you can have multiple hits, it means I have to open the full case on camera. We got another The Fool. Checkmate. This thing. The Strength. It's got 6. Takes damage down to 3. And on the Solomon Strength. Oh, right, you get the Solomon Strength. You buffer up to 7. That's right, because she takes 3 hits. That's a good one. Zelgenia, the World, Advanced. It's a cool looking card in Shatterfoil. Now, can we get the U as well? That's that greedy? Ah, it's not greedy. It's not greedy because I'm buying her if I don't pull her. That's how simple it is. Yeah, the big expensive card, always nice to see more copies of it. Because that's where a lot of your case value is going to come back, is you get 2 or 3 of it in a case. Sell that bad boy off. Get back some of your money. Can we get back to back? No, it's not. It's a pawn. Thick pawn. No stamps. Still upset. That's okay, though. We will simply keep hitting good. There's 100 cereals out there. How often? Do you think it's like every other case that gets a cereal? How many cases do you think they sell of this game? I do wonder that sometimes. It's like the big people here is like, I bought 5, 6 cases. How many cases do you think they actually sell? Think Rudy sits on this game? I doubt it. do you think we have people like Rudy? That's my... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Not again. Okay, never mind. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I did pull a Milteo, though. We pulled both. That part's good. These duplicate premiums have me paranoid. Ernst. I guess as long as our high end is good or better than good, it's fine. Dual mode. Garbage. Open the next one. On to the next realm. Now, what is everyone playing in, what's everyone playing in Worlds Beyond? Are you playing Worlds Beyond? Or are you just here for Shadowverse Evolve? Let me know. Let me know what you guys are enjoying. I've been playing Declimb a bit, but I've also, like, not been grinding enough, I think. It's like I don't want to out myself, but I'm at like 7,000 like RP or whatever, like 8,000 RP. I have not had a lot of time to grind. Going to be starting that this week, finally. Can grind digital, get all my tier list and stuff out for physical on the Shadowverse Evolve Master website. That's right. I have inherited... Funny place to announce it, right? But I guess people will know soon when I get that finished tonight. Been a little busy, you know, going to Chicago and everything, and there's some technical difficulties in getting some stuff out. But yeah, I'm gonna have the tier list there. I'm gonna have a tier list video. The Evolve content's still gonna be like coming out at the beginning of a set, but I don't think I'm gonna really lie about like, oh, I'm gonna record gameplay for this. It's really hard to record physical gameplay. It really is. Zogenia of the World, in this case, is pretty good. Maybe. I feel like I've gotten a lot of those. No, my opening, I'm suddenly like, Oh, there's a play set. There's 4. This feels pretty good. And I think I have an SL as well, which means 5. And the way that I play is I'll keep the foils. You can have the base. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, can we get a U as well? Can it be like the opposite? Like when I pulled Arcus, I pulled 6 Arcus in my case. I pulled like 4, a Chatterfoil, and the U. Can I do the same here? Asking for a miracle. 4 boxes left. Up to 3 hits left. 2 to 3 hits left. Or 1 to 3. We could have medium luck. We could have great luck. Nobody ever knows until the last second. What? No leader. Steelclad Knight. How fast can we do 4 boxes? Garbage. Expected. Gotta get these bronzes off, dude. Got 5 stacks of these things. Five stacks of the tropical grouper. People who buy cases, let me know. Do you sit on your bulk or do you throw away the bronzes? I've been starting to debate. Do I throw away the bronzes? I don't think any of those have gone up. The silvers, might put the evolves and a couple key ones off to the side, like the ones that seem like they might go up. But I'm struggling. I got 5 of these cases. Like I just take the case and I just shove the cards in them. Like a lot of the shit golds. Like obviously I keep the gold evos off to the side. I keep the silvers off to the side. I mean, what do you do with these cards? Because I have been wondering, do I throw these away? We got like Sakuna went up, but I knew Sakuna would go up, so I put her off to the side. Also, silver evos are ones that we keep. So I don't get God on silver Evos. I don't get God on those, on golds. But these bronzes and these bulk silvers, like, is Deepwood Wolf going to be good? Probably not. I saw some puppet decks. It doesn't even work with puppets. It goes into your EX area. And you fucking lose. Like, puppet uses all 5 cards in the EX area. You don't want to put... You don't want to put the Deepwood Wolf in there to, like, maybe storm later. Sounds wrong. So will that card ever be worth money? Probably not. See? A lot of gold aren't worth money either. But sometimes they are. Like, sometimes they're like Draconeer. How much is Draconeer now? He got that reprint and he went down for a while because he wasn't being seen play, but now Armed Dragon is good? Oh, no. Is Draconeer expensive? Probably. Filene's $15, right? Is it still? Rooney. The Whale. What did I not pull? I didn't pull the Warhawker Evo, right? Or did I? I might have. I love this guy. You gotta keep going fast through these packs. I mean, it is what it is. It's... Oh, there we go. Levitain, Dragon, Dual Form Beta. 2 damage each time in the field, heal 4. Bury Draconic Weapon, cost 3 or less from your hand. Activate only once per turn. You get to summon a second card. You get to heal. You get to 2 damage to each enemy fall. Oh, so like AO's the board for 2. Has ward. That one seems okay. Is that like the weakest one of them? You get to like summon back the guys that like push damage, but you have to have like another thing on the board. You have to draw and then play it from hand, not from grave. It's okay. It's probably gonna be broken. I'm probably like horribly wrong. 3 boxes left. Come on, hit in every box. Hit in every box. We'll start off. Well, you know, there is technically a hit in every box. There's a code. Only redeem 5 per person. Leader pack. I mean, how much longer do I be on the copium train? You know what? I'm a believer. Good things happen sometimes. It wasn't this pack. But you know what? Next time it will. You know what? The leader, that's not even the super good things that can happen. The advances are the super good things that can happen. Well, these are like, put those in the wrong spot. I'm not gonna lie. If the couple times I'm never lucky enough for this like fucking leader shit. Like I've not pulled an SP with all of my cases. I didn't hit an anniversary. I didn't like I bought like a lot of the BP. I didn't a lot. I bought like almost like a case and a half of like the Omen set. Didn't hit in that. Yeah, like Doggy Doodoo pulls in that. I don't know. I've never hit, and you're sitting here near the end, and you're like hoping. I would I don't know. I think I will like shit my pants if I actually pull an anniversary at this point. If you hit an anniversary early, you go holy shit. But it's not as shocking as like at the end when you like at the end you've like ran out of all hope. Like right, you're just sitting there and you're like opening. You're like yeah, maybe I can get something good, but probably not. This is like the game that hates me on my actual pulls somewhat. I guess I was lucky to pull the Forte Leader. I didn't want her though. That's what's crazy. I guess I wanted the Daria. We've had some good pulls. Ultimately, this case has been like not that bad. I like the Chariot. Sophina, she's not the best, but she's like there's definitely like way worse ones that I could have pulled. Like I think you can hit like the Fool, and then you can hit what's the? Oh, no, I guess the Fool's not that bad, is she? What are the bad hits? I mean, I guess there's like a lot of. The only real bad hit is the Hanged Man, I think. Zogenia is the one that I'll have to buy, but everything else is like okay. I guess overall, this is like a very middle of the road. There's like not many high points in the set, and there's not like many like super low points in the set, minus the number of leaders that you're expected to get in a case. I heard one guy that in like one box pulled a leader, a U, a cereal, and an advanced Zogenia. It was like the fucking best box ever. And we're still going. We're still going. Garbage. Expected. Kind of expected. Is it? No, there's 2 boxes left. I need this to stop being garbage. I need a hit in both of these. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Here at the end, can we clutch it? Can we have something insane happen in the last 2 boxes? We might slow roll the last box, especially if we don't have a U. If we don't have a U, dude, I think it might be doomed. Unless we got one of those cracked ass boxes that one guy got. If we don't get a 3rd U, by the way, I will be emailing Bushiroad. Bushiroad. Come on, Zogenia. Nope. Warhawker. I wonder how many of those I pulled. Quite a few. Especially with these. I hope he's expensive. I hope he's like the Vania this set. I hope the Warhawker goes up because he's the card that you need for sword. And then I've got like 12 of him for some reason. Milteo. Together we'll walk hand in hand. Don't ask. I'm opening the pull tab. I'm deciding the back is better. You take the pull tab, you damage the corner. That's the one with the cereal. You lose money. Cool. We're still going. There's still hope. Zogenia U right here. Oh, nothing. Milteo. Is Milteo the U? I guess Milteo looks good. He, she, they, it. Good card in physical. Come on, baby. What? Nothing. Can't wait to go play Open 8 and watch people pull every good card in the set. Can't wait for Open 8 again and someone to pull cereal. What? Hanged Man. Yo, check this out. I'm pretty sure that's the second one. Am I crazy? Am I spurging out again? I am just wrong. I'm just wrong. That's the first one. Pulled the Hangman, upside down, Evolve, 3/3 for 3. He pushes face damage in. Combo 3, gain stats. Okay, card. Ernst. I don't know. I guess he goes in like every forest deck. But is he a good card? Is he like the card that you want in forest? Maybe it's the disgusting stall decks. He's like the answer. Right? Pokes them down, cleans them up in the late game. Scourge of the Omniscient. Like to see that. Every Runecraft foil is gladly accepted. Boys, I have not seen... This is it. We're going to slow roll the last one when this one has nothing in it, and it does have nothing in it. Okay, we are 19 boxes deep. We have 1 U, 2 U's, and 1 leader. This is the one. I want to see a leader, a U, a cereal. I want that box that I was told about in the prophecies. I don't want to keep eating shit on these cases. Let's hope for something good to happen. We're going to start off with this. We're going to open it upside down. We've been opening them right side up. We're going to do it from here. Oh my God. It is fused together. It is not meant to be opened this way. Okay. We're going to open it this way then. Oh my God. They have that pull tab for a reason. They do not want you to open this way. Okay. It's nothing. We did not get 2 liters because Bushiroad hates us. I do want to take a moment to say, fuck you, Bushiroad. There should have been 2 liters in this fucking case. There we go. That is my negativity. My negativity is fuck Bushiroad. It's the message of the day. Okay, continuing. Can't wait to send them this video. As proof. Okay, we got the Silver Bolt Hunter, this Circus Rat, this thing, Empress Serenity, Angelic Snipe, some thick garbage, and garbage. Zolganian, the close is the clutch. Hanged Man is the I hang myself. Okay, come on. Come on. Fairy Assault. Optimistic. Temperance. Okay, we still haven't seen our thing. Oh, Ernst Justice. Jump scare. Or it's better to do it upside down. You never know what's going to come off the upside down. Token. Kicker. Fallen Shot. Random premium foil. These would be garbage. The first 4 are always garbage. We're going to do it upside down. That way I don't get a peek in the corner of what is actually there. Token. Shit, obviously. This is the one that should be, if it is something, and it's the Hanged Man. I feel like number 5, but I think that's just because I don't know. Oh yeah, these are garbage. These are garbage. These are garbage. No use slow rolling. We got 5 left. We got 6 packs left. Out of 20. 1 hit, 2 hits so far. Is the Fenny hit? Kind of. What? Magic Sediment. What? This thing. What? Huh. The Wheel of Fortune says it all. The last half of the last box. Please. Bwop. Dragon. Bwop. Garbage. Bwop. Reverend. Huh. Mind Splitter. The last 4 packs. Okay, I don't think we're pulling an anniversary, boys. I think any hope of the anniversary card is long gone. Another case, another unfortunate. Never hitting the big ones, but can we at least hit the good one? Huh. The world. I will give birth. No, damn it. No. To a new world. 3 packs left, dude. My asshole is clenched. This is, I'm ill. I'm ill. Come on, bird. And I'm doing it this way too, dude. I just want to rip them open. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune again. That's ominous. He gets the Wheel of Misfortune. Get this guy, get this rabbit out of my box. Oh, I feel so ominous. The fairy. garbage. Is this one? This one's not it, right? This one's never it. It's this one. It's this one. Oh, it's not that one. Bro, what the fuck? Last pack of the last box. That is insane. We are all the way here. If we do not pull AU in this box, I am sending this video to Bushiroad. I'll never buy sealed product again. Checkmate. This is it. This is the world. I will give birth to a new world. That's 20 boxes. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 boxes. Fuck Bushiroad.